Studies, S.S.T College of Arts and Commerce. Today, I feel uh, pleasure to introduce our today's guest speaker, Dr. Sheetal Modi. Dr. Sheetal Modi, we are welcoming you on behalf of our department as well as college. Madam, Sheetal is today going to share her expertise on marketing impact on brand perception. Let me introduce certain traits what Madam possesses. Dr. Sheetal Modi, Program Coordinator BCom, Investment Management, MCom E-Commerce, MA Business Economics, Rural Development, Public Relations and Communication Journalism. Dr. Sheetal Modi is working as an assistant professor appointed as VC nominee of University of Mumbai as Board of Studies in BCom, Banking and Insurance, and MCom, Business Management. Madam has been jury member at the Maharashtra Student Innovation Challenge also. Madam Sheetal Modi has been awarded Best Research at University of Mumbai Research Competition. She has received Best Research Paper Award at the National Conference at a conference on adopting NEP 2020. Madam has also been awarded as Excellent Teacher at the London School of Digital Business for 2023. Further, Madam has also been awarded as Excellent Work in the Field of Teaching by Global Foundation 21. As registered one patent with Government of India, Madam has published research paper at Scopus. Has published various research papers at the international research papers as well. Madam Modi is a member at the All India Commerce Association, Maharashtra Commerce Associations, and the Women International Commerce Council as well. Madam is recognized as research guide at University of Mumbai. We welcome Dr. Sheetal Modi for today's webinar, and we would really appreciate, Madam, if you share your expertise knowledge. Welcome, Madam. You can begin.
Good morning. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, yes, Madam, you're audible.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am, for a lovely introduction. It was so kind words of yours. Um, shall we begin? Shall I share the screen?
Yes, yes, Madam. Please.
Okay. There is something ask admin to enable AI companion. Shall I cancel that? This is coming on my screen. Okay. Yeah, I have cancelled it. Yeah.
It's not there.
Okay. Sharing the screen. Shall we begin?
Yes, Madam.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, very good morning to all of you. I hope it's a pleasant morning for all of you. And I hope it becomes a bit of a knowledgeable morning to all of us. Let's see how the discourse goes ahead. Influencer marketing impact on brand perception. So, when was the last time? Oh, how can I go ahead with this?
Pardon?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So, when was the last time you brought something because you saw it on a television or a newspaper advertisement? Well, advertising space has changed in years. Earlier, television and newspaper ads were the common media to learn about new products or brands. And if you can see the screen, the history of influencing marketing is long back to 18th century, 17th centuries, with a singer machine. I remember in my olden movie times, this machine was always shown by the mother who is trying to bring up the family and bringing up and trying to support the family, the children's, to make their bright future. So you can see that a lady, African American dressmaker, fashion designer, Lady Elizabeth, she was asked by the singer company to promote this machine. Well, it continued also in the 19th century, where the radio and the print media was dominating. And you can see the Santa, it's Santa time, right? So it was used, Santa was a promoter from so many years, and Santa was used by Coca-Cola company to promote its drink. Coming now to the present century, the digital era, where now we are no more on the televisions or the newspapers, but more on the handset in our hands, which has brought to us of various platforms in the form of blogs, social media platforms, so many of them to go ahead. In the coming slides, you will see. And as you can see, the famous or the initiator of blogs was the Gawkers, founded by Nick Denton. The blog covered wide range of topics, including politics, celebrity, news, and pop culture. So, with going ahead with this beginning of the influencing marketing, we go ahead. Well, before I begin with my topic of influencing marketing, the digital era, I would like to give you a overview of how this all began, how the digital marketing has influencing marketing in the digital era has become so prominent. If the slide is seen by all of you, I know, I would like to read out some of the figures to you to give you a dig in of how this has been so prominently increasing. So, first, if we can see, the number of social media users is 5.22 billion, very much approx to our population of the world. And by quarter, the social media users is increasing every time by 50 million. That's 1% every quarter. Year on year, it's 5.2%, which is 256 million. If the engagement of the screen time to calculate, it's 2 hours, 19 minutes. Well, for the positive part, it's reducing 5 minutes every year on year. I hope it becomes better. Okay. The average number of social platforms each month are increasing by 1.5% year on year. This data, which is going to right now, been going to tell you, is very interesting. If you can see the data, it is showing that out of the total population of this earth, 63.8% are social media users. And if you go ahead, the next figure, there the year-wise age calculation is shown, where a population, total population of the earth of 18 years plus versus the total population of people using social media of 18 years plus is 86.3%. That means we can easily understand, it's so much clear to understand that the younger generation, they are very much engaged with screen. The internet users is also increased and it is 94.5%. And our women are nowhere back to the men. They are also 46.3% using social media compared to the total population of women on the earth. Right? And the men are 53.7%. So women are nowhere going, are lagging behind, right? We are at par with everybody everywhere. Well, giving you this background was the reason that why has social media influencing has become so prominent in today's time and today's, day and age. Going to the next slide. Oh, if you can see, you all are seeing, sorry. The graph here is showing a particular number of years. And this year is showing us the actual division of this earth. Earlier, it was, post revolution, pre revolution, industrial revolution, post industrial revolution, and so on and so forth. But now, my dear audience, the earth or the times is divided into what era, It's pre-COVID era and the post-COVID era. The graph here, which you are being seeing, is a typical indication that how today's times have actually brought a difference in everybody's life after the COVID time. You can see very clearly how there's a rise in the using of social media and the growth of influencer marketing in the world of social media. With some statistics that I've got, that Instagram, the graph is very clear. Instagram is the leader in the social media marketing, followed by Facebook, but actually by the TikToks and YouTube. Okay, shall we go ahead? Vishal. Now, this was a very interesting slide I got. And this slide I am actually I actually brought into this PPT was because when there was a response being asked regarding does influencing marketing brings a actual impact in the user's life, in the what you can the screener's life, the who those who are on the social media, and the answer is in front of you. 90% have given that yes, it brings a positive impact. It's really very much influencing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we move ahead with the future part. Okay, so we will now talk about influencing marketing. Shall we? Okay. So, a decade ago, the influencing marketing arena was limited only to celebrities and a few dedicated bloggers. Whereas now, social media influencers are abound across all social networks. Their followings may vary in size, but their impact is a punch, which was just in the last slide. These tight knit communities foster authentic connections and influence purchase behaviors, leading to higher brand engagement. I like to put in my this word brand engagement. Why has television and newspaper now a old story, and why social media is a new age? Is because of these influences. If you must all be knowing very well, you all must be knowing that also on the OTT platforms, they are now giving you ad-free subscriptions. So people nowadays don't even see the ads. They are so much wanting to watch that web series, that particular movie program, whatever on the OTT platform. So imagine the industry is actually having a big challenge. And there is where this influencing marketers has brought in a kind of light or ray of hope. So what is influencing marketing? Influencing marketing is a social media marketing approach. These users endorsements and product mentions from influencers. These individuals have a dedicated social following and are viewed as expert in their niche. Like if you all are watching social media, there are so many social media people, influencers on fitness, on how can you maintain your body fit, because fitness is the day and age and the word of today. And with we all moving back to our ancient roots, yoga has got its importance back. There are so many social media influencers talking about yoga and how by yoga we can bring about so many diseases eliminated, not from your body, but also from our mind. Mind is playing a very major role now, right? So, the engagement. This is what the social media influencers are doing. They bring an engagement of the viewer, which is not done by the television advertisements and newspaper advertisements is now a very old story. Okay, so To the slide now, we will talk about the slide. The study has shown that the influences are in four different categories. We will understand about these categories. The first type of category is the mega influencers. Well, let me tell you something more about it. Partnering with an influencer with millions of followers might sound like a dream come true, but they might not be the best fit for your brand. I'll talk about this in the coming slides. Some social media influencers have large, broad audiences spanning across several demographics. Others boost smaller but more targeted and engaged communities. So, if you are connected or you are a community which is studying about AI, if you are a community which wants to study about the market, the financial markets, then you are a particular community which is only interested into studying that particular concept. So we'll go bigger now. Okay, deeper. The mega influencers. So why they are called mega influencers? Simple. The lines, the words are very clear over here. They are called mega influencers because they have 1 million plus followers. These influencers have a massive following, which is more than 1 million, and often includes famous actors, musicians, athletes, and other public figures. Their celebrity status allows them to captivate a diverse audience, making them an ideal for large scale brand awareness campaign. In this mega influencers, you will name it whomever you want to name as a mega influencer. I would like to not name anybody because there are so many actually in the line. Okay. So mega influencers can give your brand unparalleled exposure, but partnering with them can be incredibly expensive. Plus, since their audiences is often broad, their engagement rates may not be as high as influencers with smaller, more niche following. My dear audience, this is a very important aspect that we might think that, oh, it's a celebrity. They are having 1 million followers. But as I read earlier, 1 million followers means varied, varied category of followers. So whatever they are showing might not be impactful for everybody. It's only being watched, but it is not completely turning into sales, which the companies are actually looking for a conversion of their advertisement into sales. Okay. So the next category, that's the macro influencers. Now they are macro influencers because they are 100,000 to 1 million. In between are their followers. So they these influencers have earned their reputation through their consistent content creation. So why are they macro influencers or why they have these followers? Because they have been continuously creating a content which is connected to their area. Like I can talk about, cookeries. There are people who make wonderful delicacies, wonderful delicious items, and every time they're making something new with an added with nowadays special addition of how it can be health oriented. And cooking is still the women's job wherever in the world we go. So these influencers are so kind enough that they are also now creating content which is creating for the women how they can make easy food, faster food, and more delicious as well as healthy foods. This is why they are macro influencers because they are constantly creating a content which is connected to their audience, and that is why they have getting engagement more than the mega influencer. Okay. Now, these also might be expensive because they again have a larger following. Okay. We now move to the micro influencers. Ladies and gentlemen, these two categories that you will be now uh, listening to, this is the important categories where the companies are now targeting to. Because however we might be developed, development always begins by cost cutting. Growth is always by cost cutting. In organization, we are commerce students. And from day one, there are two aspects that we are taught wide and large. And that is first, cost cutting. And second is optimum utilization of resources. And that is what every marketer and every organization looks forth for. And these two categories are the one who are helping these marketers, these marketing managers, I should say, the planning managers in this. So let me go dig deeper. What is a micro influencer? So micro influencer is a one with 10,000 to 100,000 followers. Micro influencers are the rising stars of today's day and age. These people are largely seen on the platforms very well known to all of you, Instagram and YouTube. TikTok, right? TikTok is now banned there, but this TikTok gave many people a kind of a career opportunity or engagement opportunity in their life. Let me share you some experiences of myself. The COVID times were very bad times, definitely. But everything has two sides. The COVID had another side, and that side was people started enjoying family life. People started creating different ways how to make happiness, how to get happy within the four walls of the house, and how to engage themselves in the house. Like there was a very nice video where a very old husband and wife, they were having a nice dance, gala time by dancing, and that video was going viral. What is this? This is micro influencer. Such kind of lifestyle is also been promoted, and these people are the ones who are looked forward by a common person who just wants to live a very happy life in a very small amount of resources what that common person has. And that is why these micro influencers are nowadays sought after by the companies because they are connecting to those people whom this company wants to sell their product. Okay, going ahead, marketers love working with micro influencers as they captivate a niche. As I told you just now, very common person, very small people, the niche, passionate audience. They love all these things. They enjoy all these things, right? With their creative content, relatable recommendations, and genuine interactions. They are also more affordable. That's the line. Affordable than the larger influencers. To the next category. I would like to just show you another slide before I give a begin about the nano influencers. Is my next slide visible to all of you? I wanted to show this slide before I dig into the nano influencers that today's trend, the marketing companies today's trend. If you all can see that they are not going to the mega influencers, not much of the macro influencers, But the trend is now going towards the micro influencer and more to the nano influencers, to nano influencers. Okay, going to title my slide. Okay, nano influencers. So who are these people? These are the ones, the figure is very much more in front of you, having followers less than 10,000. So somewhere around 1,000, between 10,000 followers. These influencers often have a strong connection with their audience. You know, some days back, you people must have also come across, there was a nice video of a lady. I think she was either from Haryana or from Rajasthan. I don't know exactly which part of the country it was. And she was in her attire of a tradition, the sari, with all the long dhungat. And she was just dancing and dancing completely, with her heart content. She was dancing. It was enjoyed by all of the people so much. It went so viral. Why did I put up this example? Nano influencing. These people don't have much followers, no doubt, but they are the ones who are really connected to the soil. India is a diverse country. There is no kind of a uniformity in this diversity.
Bye. Adv
Can there be a this mic? Can you switch off my mic? Hello,
Bye.
hello, hello, audience. Hello, my dear audience. Can there be a mic be shut by somebody? I think somebody's mic has got on. Janvi, yeah, okay. India is a diverse country with a variety into it. And this is the variety which the marketers want to capture. And believe me, not the marketers of our country. These are the marketers of the global world. They know that India is the biggest marketplace because the kind of diversity that is there in this country that exists, and this diversity can be capitalized. They know this very well. And therefore, I showed the slide earlier, is to make the prominence of the nano influencer happening. How these nano influencers are now sought after, and why are they now becoming more important and more growing than the mega influencers? Because of their ability to connect to the people. Okay. So now we go to the next part. We understood social media marketing. We understood social influencers, the types and categories. We go now for the understanding or knowing of the reason why influencing marketing. Is my slide visible? Yeah.
Yes.
This triangle is a very fantastic triangle. I love this triangle. That's why I picked up this triangle. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. You can write on the chat. Has anybody of you recently seen an ad of Viko Vajradanti of Alia Bhatt? Has anybody of you seen? And just anybody of you can just write yes or no, whatever is the actual answer. Yeah. Nitin. Thank you, Nitin. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sanjay. Yeah. You know why I like that ad and why I always think that old is gold. Vico is a company since my childhood. I have been seeing Vico with that girl, the bride, the to be bride. So beautifully been brought, and the whole engagement of the marriage and the haldi is going to be put on her for her beautification. But it very much clearly that time also was saying Vico cosmetic. It was trying to bring, yes, it is trying to bring Komal ma'am. I'm so thankful to you. You're so much engaged in my lecture. I'm so happy about it. I could see you. So, so Vico, this company from the yesteryears has always trying to make prominence of our ancient culture and has been always trying to show how is our ancient products or our ancient herbs these are so strong and so powerful. With this Alia Bhatt's ad, they have made it that we are really very powerful and we can bring a change. In that ad, she says it, Asar, the toothpaste. It is not required to bring a freshness in your mouth to attract a girl. The toothpaste is actually meant to strengthen your teeth, which can help you to live, to eat longer time. I remember in my olden time, this same ad, used to show an old man cracking the walnut. I can really bet upon now also the present generation cannot cannot crack the walnut with their present teeth, but the old people can do. Isn't it? Yes, Kamal man, you'll agree with me? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is asar, asardan. What is marketing and what is a product or a service? It is value creation. It should create a value in the life of the customer using it. And my dear audience, you are seeing this triangle, and this triangle is a triangle of value creation. When it is interconnected, the creators are targeting the audience, and the audience are looking at the brands. These brands created by the creators, and these all are wanting what? Value. The creator should bring value in the life of the customer. What is a brand? What is a brand? In simple words, we can say what is a brand? It's a logo, it's a symbol, by some color. It's maybe a line. But what does that line tries to say? What does that color tries to say? What does that design tries to say? LIC. I love LIC's logo and its line. That line, that slogan there, it's actually taken from Bhagavad Gita. Our ancient culture is a strong culture. The line which says, Yoga Shema Vaham Miham. What does that mean? It means we will take care of you. I will take Vaham Miham. I will carry you. I will take care of you. And that's what LIC is doing since years. Since my childhood, I'm seeing every gentleman is very much trustful. LIC. Trust. Value is what? Trust. When you create a trust among your customer that yes, what is said will be delivered. Okay? So let me now deliver my lecture. So why is influencing marketing been utilized? Influencing marketing can be incredibly powerful marketing tool for you and brands because brands are already using it for their advantage. Some of the reasons that influencing marketing is being used: increase brand awareness. Very much, very much. Brand awareness is a very important aspect, ladies and gentlemen. If you see a blue color, a red color, prominent colors, it should be yes. Oh, it is even the Geo. Can I see Geo over there as a, for my charging, for my recharging, or there's a Geo gallery there? Oh, the red color. Is it the Airtel gallery there? Or is the Vodafone gallery there? Right? The colors, their spelling. Ford company, just simple way of writing the letter F. Actually, calligraphy is brought by Ford. The way the F is written, it's a very fantastic writing of writing F. And that's how it prominently knows. Oh, anywhere you can see, that's the Ford car that's coming. The 3 star, Which is a three-star car, my students, my dear audience? Can anybody write on the chat? The Benz. The three-star is the Benz. Am I right? Nano. Yes. The Tatas. Tatas are the real example of this triangle, creating values in the life of the customer, bringing a change in the life of the customer. So, collaborating with influencer draws a wider audience to your brand. By featuring your brand in their content, influencers introduce it to new audiences who may not be familiar with it. There are so many companies, there is an oil company, Cobra. In Marathi, coconut is called as Cobra. And this organization, this brand, is actually connected to coconut oil. They promote coconut oil and they make it a point in their content to press the importance about coconut oil in every sense. Maybe it's in your hairs, maybe it's in your eating, maybe it's in your skin. Coconut has the biggest kind of quality. In our ancient culture, coconut is called, you know what? It's called Shriphal. Why it is called Shriphal? Because of its Shri. Shri, means what? Shri means wealth. And the kind of wealth, the kind of nourishing qualities coconut has. What I'm trying to say is awareness, increasing brand awareness. Collaborating with influencers draws a wider awareness. And the trust influencers hold with their followers enhances your brand's reputation and credibility and boost market awareness. Hello, Sunil sir. Good to see you. Precise audience target. I was just telling you, right? The last lecture, the last my talk, precise audience targeting. They don't want everybody to be looking at their product or their service. They want those who are related to that particular product. They can relate it, they can connect it, and they can get converted into buying that product. So, influencer marketing helps brands with precise audience targeting by connecting brands to influencers whose followers align with the brand's target demographic. You know, people who are obese, fatty people, they would all like everybody of us likes to be looked and seen as well as felt fit and fine, right? So these influencers target their this particular audience who would like to have a fit body. They might not have a fit body, or they have a fit body, but they would like to maintain the fitness. Having a fit body and maintaining a fit body is a very different aspect, completely different thing. And this is what the marketers know. That's why precise audience. The influencer should be such. Have you anybody heard about Mickey? Mickey, he is the very renowned celebrity who has always promoted yoga and fitness through yoga. This is the person whom I'm trying to connect with brand fitness. What I'm trying to say is that when we are promoting a brand through an influencer, that influencer should be aligning with that particular brand what they are promoting. Like Mr. Amitabh Bachchan been promoting bags, performance. Mr. Amitabh Bachchan has proved himself through his performance. And that is why bags like IDFC, that is why jewelers like Kalyan Jewelers have aligned them with him. and he's aligned with that brand because of the performance, because of what they say, they do it. Okay, high conversion. This is the actual thing. This is the actual thing. Every marketing company wants that what advertisement they have done, what they have tried to show, actually has to be converted into sales. So these influencers are helping that actual advertisement to be converting into sales. Social proof. Social proof. There are so many influencers. They come on the social media and they show. I'm very much talking about this fatness, fitness, because that's very much there in the social media, where people give live testimonies of how they've been able to reduce their weight. The before and after is shown, which brings an impact, which feels very real, which feels very relatable. And that leads to the person who is watching that particular ad or particular video to convert and purchase that particular product. Beauty, beauty. Everybody sorts after beauty. Isn't it? Everybody wants to look beautiful. Nobody on the earth wants to look ugly. Isn't it? Beauty. Beauty products. People like to have beauty products. But we are telling something more. Nowadays, the world has changed. It's not about the fairness of the skin. It's about the nourishing of the skin, the healthiness of the skin, the glowing of the skin. Even Fair and Lovely has changed itself. It's now come to not fairness skin, it's now come to glowing skin. That's very much nowadays sought after. We will have accepted ourselves. The generation today has accepted ourselves as they are, whatever they are, however they are. But they still want to look beautiful. And that's what is now marketed. That yes, whatever you are, whatever the skin color is, whatever your eye color is, but you can still look beautiful. You can still look very charming, isn't it? So, social proof is a powerful factor in this likelihood of making a purchase after seeing an influencer campaign because it helps to sway matlab give a direction to an undecided consumer in their favor of that particular ad. Similarly, influencers often share interactive content. I just told this. They make an interactive content, right? Where they talk, they give the testimonials, they give away, they tell about the challenges they faced and how they overcome those challenges, right? So, giving the live sessions, they drive engagement and prompt actions like making purchases or signing up for deals. There's so much, there's so much targeted, my dear audiences, that as soon as they show the ad, they write over there, sign up, join my WhatsApp group, join our this particular website. That's how they make the customer to do it faster. There is no waiting time. It's like quick service world nowadays. There is no waiting time now. So people want to make it quick. So as you see my ad, you like my ad, come on, sign up for it, join for it, purchase it now. Now also they give discounts. Presently, if you join, there are discounts offers given. This is what is the world happening, my dear audience. Next, building trust and authenticity. Very much. The influencers build trust with their followers by sharing personal experiences and opinions that resonate. Resonate means that connects, that feels to be relatable, that feels to be, oh, this is my story. Storytelling, beautiful, beautiful way of marketing today has been utilized. Storytelling. What influencers do? They do storytelling. And the story is a story of a very common man, a very, very, very remote area person who tells a story. And it feels that, yes, the story is mine. Everybody connects with the person, right? The further increases the credibility by being open about brand partnership and only promoting products they genuinely support. Yes, there is a particular, where there are some particular influencers who openly talk that yes, we promote this brand. This brand is doing this for us, and that is why we are doing this for the brand. And this openness, what we call this nowadays, transparency. Transparency is what is liked by people today. And this transparency that is shown by the influencers is what is making them more attractive to the customers. Okay? Okay, my dear audience. I hope till now I am able to engage you. I'm talking about engagement, right? But I suppose I am able to engage you. I hope I'm able to engage
Yes,
you
ma'am.
all.
Yes, ma'am. Everyone is enjoying this session.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the lovely uh,
Madam, see,
reply.
as a part of the webinar, the many students are raising the questions and they are also live in the session. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
shall I take up the question in this round, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah.
Sheetal.
Please, sir. Yeah,
Madam,
yeah. Please.
the one of the question which is raised by one of the student is that
Huh.
what are the strategies to be implemented to maintain the transparency in marketing the marketing? What are the strategies to be implemented by the influencer in marketing? And second question, which is raised by one of the person in from IT department on disclosure practice in one or two line,
Yeah.
if you can throw emphasis.
Very good question and very prominent question. Thank you so much for the question. It's a very wonderful question. And it's a day and time today. You know, first question, right? What are the strategies? The strategy is simple strategy. Very simple strategy. First thing is that marketing is a very interesting concept. And from day and age, people are marketing. There's a very simple concept in marketing called as targeting. And second thing is called as positioning. You know what these influencers are doing or what is being asked by the companies for their influencers to do is target an audience, a particular audience, a particular community, which is liking that particular product or a service. Like for a simple example, urban clap. You know, everybody knows urban clap. You know, they have connected themselves to a particular community. And who is there? Can anybody of you say? Who are they?
Someone is
Urban.
chatting upper middle class or the middle class. Someone is chatting in this group in the YouTube. Is
Yes,
that the right?
right. Middle class may, which is the demographic that this urban club, this urban company connect to? The demographic that they connect to in the middle class. Yes, sir. Are you going to say something?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear, but these students are typing the question. Madam, please go on.
Acha, acha. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. The urban company, urban club company, in their middle class categories of targeting, they are more niche targeting to women. I just told in my earlier talk, women is a very important demographic now in today's time for the marketing people. The women are developing, they're getting empowered, and they are also shoulder to shoulder to everybody on this. These women, but also require some help because the women has not been shrugged off or not been lessened with any other responsibility that she has been from olden times. So house cleaning is the women's responsibility, right? Specifically, it's festival time, and the woman is always in tension. How will I clean the house? How will this whole house be cleaned with all my other responsibilities? And the urban clap company person comes and says, "Here, at your service, madam." And so nice the ad goes. And the woman is enjoying nicely pedicure. She's nicely enjoying her, the nails are being cleaned and washed, and she's nicely polishing her nails. And at the back, the man is cleaning the whole house. This is what, my dear students, strategy, targeting. Targeting the audience, the community for which your product is actually very useful. Value creation, right? And next, is it clear? Is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
somewhere
Yes, ma'am.
understandable?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
The next was disclosure. Yeah. As I just told, the world is going towards transparency. The digital age has brought everything on the platform to be seen by all. You know, if you want to know about somebody, what you will do? If you want to know about Sheetal Modi, what will you do? Chalo, tell me.
Ma'am, it's
I'm there
on.
in front of you. I'm
Yes.
there in front of you. But still, if you want to know about Sheetal Modi, what you will do? Audience, my dear audience, please can you write on the chat? What will you do? You
Madam,
don't know me.
search
You
engine.
don't know me. Right? You don't know me. But
Yes,
what you will do?
search
You will
engine.
immediately go and search me. तो घर पे तो नहीं आओगे सर्च तो घर पे तो नहीं आओगे राइट then you will search me you will search me on LinkedIn you will search me on Facebook am I right am I right so transparency the influencers also give disclaimers of what is their association with the brand how are they connected to the brand what are their deliverables from the brand what are they supposed to promote what are they supposed to say and what they will say that is why the influencers have become more and more attractive to the consumers because they are not hiding anything from their consumers. When we see an ad, somewhere we find a question. This celebrity is trying to promote this particular product, maybe a shampoo or a soap, for an example. But is it true? They might be actually using it. They may actually really using it. They may they may be using it. But the same product, the same shampoo, the same soap, if it is shown by a nano influencer, you will like to agree with the influencer. You will like to believe the nano influencer because the nano influencer is looking like a common person like us. The nano influencer has no makeup. The nano influencer has no hi-fi, showing up on himself. The nano influencer is just looking like you and me. And now today, we all want a person who looks like you and me and trying to tell about one's own life and how that person brought, how that things have brought a change in a person's life. And that is now the day and age where a common person like me did something by using something and brought a big difference in one's own life. So why not do it? Like, many a time, I get a particular video which tells me that making an Excel, making a PowerPoint is an old thing. If if I don't know AI, by using the I can make the PowerPoint more and more impactful and can make my job position more and more prominent. So what everybody wants today? Everybody wants to get a job. Everybody wants to have a place to work where they can have their livelihood earned, their earnings. And if something is going to help me to earn my livelihood, to make my position in my job stronger, anybody will go for that AI and will join the AI class. This is what I'm trying to say is the disclosures. They give the disclosures. They clearly say that yes, we had joined this class. We had learned in this class. And by learning and joining this class, we have become now better and we are able to stand in the industry in a better way. These disclosures, this kind of transparency is making people more close to the customer.
Thank you, Sheetal ma'am, for answering the two important questions which have been raised by the students. Madam,
I hope they are satisfied.
ma'am, it's on YouTube Live. I would request you to stop sharing the screen.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and students, the feedback link has been sent into the YouTube. And also, I would request all of them that the certificate will be issued at your the registered at email ID within 7 working days. On behalf of S.S.T College, I thank you, Dr. Sheetal Modi ma'am, the coordinator of BIM from KPB Hinduja College, for giving this valuable information to the students as well as the teaching fraternity. On behalf of S.S.T College, the Dr. Founder Principal Dr. J.C. Purushwani, who always encourages to organize such type of webinars for the benefit of the students as well as for the teaching. Also, on behalf of IQC member, the coordinator, Dr. Khushbu Purushwani, The Department of Commerce Management Studies. I also thank you, Padma Madam, for taking up this session for the benefits of those students. With this, I thank you, Sheetal Ma'am, and we are declaring this session is over. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you to SST College. Thank you to the principal, to the management, and to Komal ma'am also in the morning, and to you, Sunil sir, to giving me this wonderful opportunity to put across my views about this particular topic and sharing some knowledge that I have. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for this opportunity. Have a
Thank you.
good day to all of you and have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year too.
Same to you,
All of
ma'am,
you.
from
Thank
our
you. Thank you
college.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. See you again. Bye bye.